We're going to fix this quartz Swiss Army watch. Sometimes you can free up the movement, which we're going to try first. If we can't, we're going to be putting an entire new movement in. The watch itself is about $100. The movement is about 15. Spin the back off. We'll make sure that the battery is good. Plastic retaining clip. Push back the retaining clip for the battery. Sometimes you may have to loosen up this screw. Move the battery. Battery in there currently is completely dead. We tested everything with a new battery and there's no life. A few easy things you can do are make sure all the contacts for the battery are clean. And if you move the gear just a little bit, if there's a little bit of dirt, you might be able to dislodge it. It's a little tough to see the edges of the gear, but if you see these pivots on top, look for the edge of the gear and just take a little bit of a push with a screwdriver. A little bit hard to see, but I can see the edge, and just take it and just move it very slightly. And you'll see the second hand move when you move the gear a little bit. Battery back on. We see no movement with the second hand. $15 on Amazon. We have a brand new movement. Once I have this watch working, I'm going to take some very aggressive measures on this just to see if we can get it to work. Just verify that the exact movement is what we have. See that number 515. See the number 515 and everything lines up. This little washer here goes between the movement and the face to lift everything up just enough so it doesn't bog down. I have one of these little washers underneath, but we don't want to lose it. Pull out the stem and then listen very carefully to see if it's ticking. I hold it up to my ear. I can hear it ticking. In order to get the watch in, we're going to have to remove the stem and we're going to have to add the crown back onto the new movement. The crown, we're going to put a pin in here and push the little lever and pull out the stem. Push right on that dimple and you can see that everything comes out. Same thing on this side. Just take the pin, push in, and pull the stem out at the same time. Feel it move, go ahead and remove the entire thing. Verify that both stems are the same, and I'll probably just use the old stem because it's got the crown on it. Now we'll turn it over. We're gonna have to do some work to the face. A lot of the numbers and the little markings are coming off. With a little bit of glue, you can see that everything has little detents that we can snap it back in. Really put all these little pieces in a safe spot. See all that little detail on there. Hands we'll remove with a hand removal tool. Center it, go underneath all of them, give it a pop. You can also use removal tool like this. You put plastic on it and then go underneath and pop it. Put all the hands in a safe spot. Move the movement from the dial. I'll show you how to do that. On either side here and here, you can see these little silver pins. If you take a look at the silver pin directly down below, you can put a screwdriver into a little slot. Slowly and carefully pry everything up. You can see it starting to move up. Just carefully lift on both sides until you remove everything. Get the old movement out of the way. We'll verify from this side that they both look the same. They do. New movement in the exact same orientation. Press the movement down onto the face securely. Put all the things back on the dial. Some super glue on a little piece of plastic. Little pin, I'll apply a little bit to the little points. Everything carefully back into place. So you just tap it into place. You don't want to go crazy with the glue or it'll be all over the place. Very delicate. Add all the pieces on and make sure we test all the other ones to make sure they're not going to fall off. The dial is now complete. We put the face on completely. We've got to make sure this little ring is right here in the middle to lift the face away from the movement. Right into the center. Little spring. We'll just make sure there's no friction to make sure the movement can work with the face on. I take watches apart. I usually keep little pieces like this. Flips across the table. You can just grab a new one. Put the hands in place. Position them at the 12 o'clock position. Press them firmly into place. Adjust it exactly to the 12 o'clock. Position the minute hand. Make sure they click into place and that nothing is touching on the face. Second hand. Make sure everything is nice and pressed in and you can see the second hand is ready to go. Case everything and put the crown back in. The original stem, since it has the original crown already screwed in place. Line it up and just give it a little push, and there we go. Back in the spacer, back over, make sure everything is still ticking, which it is. Place the back into place, snug everything up. Here we have this watch back in service, ready to go.